Hello everybody, Bradley here, back to finish this Cleopatra game. I promise it'll be finished in this episode. This game has just been so much fun. I love games where you're kind of just cruising, you get to SimCity a little bit. You can go for every victory condition. Obviously with yields, we are in a very good spot in terms of science, culture, gold, all of it. We're finally getting those faith per turn numbers we're going to need for a culture victory here. I really like being able to use national parks and rock bands and monopolies and corporations to pull out that win here, so that's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of planting woods. As you can see, we have lots of tiles here that can already have national parks, or we can plant some woods to create national parks. We have lots of room over here once the era flips in a couple of turns to settle more cities that'll get those national parks. And then pretty soon here, we're going to have rock bands available too, and we'll use those to our advantage. And we should be able to pull out a culture victory fairly quickly here. I think currently at 24 out of 230, that seems really low, but I think it's going to skyrocket fairly quickly here. I'm going to bring my army into this little gap on the map here just in case they bring a settler. I wouldn't mind stealing the settler, but I really don't want her to be able to resettle cities here. Not that I think it matters for the victory, but because I want this extra space for national parks if we need it. I think the most unfortunate thing with this game is actually that I wasn't, oh, there's the settler, we found one, is that I actually wasn't able to use a lot of our good land here. It's just too many cities to put down in a game. We can come and steal a settler from Fez maybe, we can come and steal one from Caspi. I don't think I will, but there are options here if we are looking for more. Okie dokie, another national park down. I'm actually going to hold off for 3 turns on this one. That seems kind of inefficient for the victory, but it's not inefficient in terms of era score. We're already way over our era score number, and I do want to find a way to make sure we can stay in a golden age if the game does go that long. I don't think it will. I think we will win in the next era, but if we don't, I do want to have a backup plan available. In my government plaza over here, I'm going to go for the National History Museum. We have loads of space available in all of our theater squares. I mean, it's actually shocking we haven't got as many great writers, artists, and musicians. I think we should probably have had more at some point here. But we'll grab the National History Museum just to make sure we have that extra space. Might as well use some of our gold to buy the research lab. Like I said earlier, maybe this, I can't remember. All these videos get mixed up in my head. You want to be buying your buildings in cities that are going to have a harder time building them. Like I didn't buy a broadcast center here because it gets built really quickly. Whereas in Swinet, it's a little bit slower, so it's worth spending all of this extra gold on. I'm just going to keep planting woods everywhere. I think we can build the national park. I think if we can get these 2 tiles nice and green, then we'll have some options. We can build one right here, and then we'll be able to build one right here, one or the other. Either way, I do want these 2 tiles to have woods on them, so we will start that process. And there we've made this tile nice and green now, so hopefully with the woods here, we can make this one nice and green and have a national park option over here as well. The reason why I want my national park options spread out is the way they do amenities with national parks, right? No matter where I put my national park, I'm going to get the same era score, so that doesn't really matter to me. But the city that owns the park receives 2 amenities, so that's important to get 2 amenities in that city. But it's the 4 closest cities in your civilization receive 1 amenity, right? So if they're nice and spread out around the empire, then a lot of your cities are getting those extra 1 amenity boosts from the national parks. If they're all concentrated in one area, then it's the same cities just overdoing it with amenities, and that's not efficient. Not that that's the most important thing with the national parks, but if we have a lot of space on our map, I do want to spread them out as best as I can. Ooh, another flood, a little bit of gold. This is my favorite mechanic, I think, in all of the civs. Like, Portugal's fun, but like having the flooding be part of the yields from the districts is like so freaking cool. Yeah, 200 gold. That's so freaking cool. I love this mod so much. All right, Perbast. Getting that national park, baby. This is where you want to be a little bit careful. I could get this 1 central national park in this city, but I can also use the same tiles to get 2 in Perbast here, so that's what I'm going to do. Although I suppose I could use this one here and then get this one over here. I suppose that doesn't make much of a difference. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. I thought it did, because then we have 1 here anyway. Anyway, the point is, I'm bad at counting, and this is a bad example, because I think you end up with 3 in here anyway. But you want to make sure you're getting them in the correct cities, too, to maximize the use of the tiles in the national park area. Yeah, I mean, I'd certainly rather get them in Christina Best Waifu. Like, I'd certainly rather get 2 amenities here. So I'm going to pin this out and see what I can do here. All right, so these 2 tiles at the top of the national parks are actually too far away from Christina Best Waifu. So I do need to get the national parks in Perbast and Swinet anyway, so that's totally fine. We'll just get 1 here in Swinet, 1 here in Perbast, and then 1 in the middle when we can later. Also, just realized I was playing with all the yields off. I'm sorry. If you're commenting right now, I apologize. That was not my intention. Ooh, great rider. Here we go. This is where we start popping off, right? You start really zooming, doing the zoomies through the great writer, artist, and musician tree here, and that really helps with the culture victory. All right, that's our national park down here, nice and easy. Now the problem is actually going to be, I can't swap these tiles properly. 1, 2, yeah, so this will be the national park. It'll be underneath the volcano. It won't be these 2 tiles. Never mind, that's what I said earlier. So this will be our national park 1, 2, 3, 4 right here in Caznadien. Good, good, good. We got it. Perfect. Ooh, the Nobel Prize in Literature. We won. I didn't even know we were doing this. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, Christina. Christina is the best waifu. We had 20% cheaper to purchase rock bands. That's a huge boon. That is a huge boon in the culture game. Also, the sun is trying to murder me right now, so don't mind the murder sun that's trying to kill me. We are the only civilization in a golden age, which makes this nice and easy. I reckon you keep reform the coinage here, just for the extra gold. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Hixut Draconis is quite good if you're still settling. I think reform the coinage is our best pick. So that means we grab this national park down here. We had a national park sleeping. Where was that? We did all the work, and then I said it was going to sleep for a minute, and now I can't remember where that was. Here we are. I found it. And Caminu needs the national park. Now we get that 4 era score in a different era, which is very helpful. The first per Bast national park. This sun is ridiculous. The sun is ridiculous. Do we need the sun? Chat, do we need the sun right now? Unreal. There we go. So the way national parks work, and the way I want to describe what I'm doing here, is that, where does it say here? A national park's tourism output is equal to the total appeal of all the tiles included in the national park. So while we already had really good national park tiles here, I'm continuing to plant woods and make the appeal higher. That way the tourism of the national park is higher as well. So just because you have 4 light green squares for a national park does not mean you don't want to try and make them dark green and keep that appeal number going higher. You will get more tourism from them if you do that. I'm going to vote for a great artist here. I think if we can really make a play on some great artists, that'd be awesome, and then get some theming bonuses. I should probably sell some of this Diplo favor, but I don't really have a use for it. No one's built Statue of Liberty yet, so I'm not too concerned about the Diplo victory. And then duplicates of silver grant amenities is still what I'm going for, because that's so funny in this game. So funny. Nobel Prize in Physics. Yeah, that's fine. We generate a lot of those points. We'll probably win that too. Oh! Oh, the mega colossal eruption straight out of the national park. Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God, the horror. We did successfully steal steel, though. That's cool, stealing steel. Where on earth did that happen? Fudge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. Oh, heckin'. Yeah, we got some stuff to repair. Holy Site prayers are out for now. Obviously, at this point, we didn't know we were going for a culture victory for a while, so forgive me for not taking this sooner, but Curator is extraordinarily important for making sure you snag up that culture win here, so we do want Curator. Now that we've stolen steel, we might as well grab steel to increase the defenses of our empire. And once we're done with that, we got computers now, so we are getting that plus 25% tourism boost that we really wanted. So I suppose we can kind of do whatever we want for now. I think the next big thing for us then will be to head towards some of these powered up tile improvements, right? Like we want solar farms, we want wind farms. I'm a big fan of wind farms just because of the yield, so I suppose we'll head there. We can send out rock bands now, and I'm going to do exactly that. It is going to take a while. Oh, I lied. Can we not? No, just kidding. Next turn we can do rock bands. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Next turn. All right, now we can do rock bands. Now we can do them. 480, they're really cheap. We're going to be using rock bands instead of national parks until they're not cheap anymore. I can actually grab 2. I'd love to send one kind of across the sea here to start working on this side. So we'll grab one, and we all love Sweden. And then we'll move our way over this way. 2 rock bands right now isn't too bad at all. I believe it is time to go for the Eiffel Tower. I'm not sure if anyone else is building it. Maybe that's a good thing to search first. The Eiffel Tower is just going to give us so much appeal to our empire that it might be helpful for us. So we'll do that. We'll head here. Eiffel Tower is fine. There's not really a way to chop it out here, but I'm sure 20 turns will be okay, especially if we're still getting great engineers and the like. All right, rock band promotion's my favorite thing. Yeah, theater square tiles is fine. You want your rock band to be specifically good at doing something. I don't really care if it gives us gold or loyalty or anything. I need my rock bands to be like good at performing on something. Album cover art is huge, so good at performing on wonder tiles is great. We'll do that. Now we got 2 rock bands going around, kicking ass, taking names, spreading the blue jeans and whatever it says, and it's gonna be a good time. If no one has built the Colossus yet, if it's only going to take 5 turns, I really do like the extra tourism from the Wonder. I really also like this trade route, so we can send it out to somebody we don't have a trade route with yet, and that'll give us extra tourism percentage to that civ. So I think the Colossus is actually a really efficient way of building a trade route right now, which is very funny. But all Wonders give you tourism, right? So that's very helpful for us. If we can build Broadway, we probably should. I don't really... look, this city's not doing a whole lot. It doesn't really matter. It's got the Ruhr Valley. I might as well try to build things. We don't have another Wonder production card coming in, though, so it's gonna be a little bit of a time to get there.
The sculpture serves to give people one thought.
Yo! We built Christo.
Everything is in God's hands.
Building Christo is not so much for us to have Christo. It's more so the AI doesn't get Christo. Christo going to the AI can really kind of turn a culture victory on its head here. We are going to move into democracy as well. I've decided we don't need this 10% science. We're doing just fine in science without it here. Culture is getting better slowly. It's a slow process, but let's take a look at the Christo just to remind ourselves what it does. That's helpful. Tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished by other civs who have researched the Enlightenment Civic. Plus 100% tourism from seaside resorts across your civilization must be on hills, right? And so what it does is it denies the opportunity for the AI to get more tourism, so it's probably worth it for us. We don't have a lot of relics or religious anything right now, though. That said, we could turn this game on its head a little bit and actually pop our religion. We have it kind of just waiting here. I'm going to switch to democracy as soon as we have a couple of trade routes to allies. One of the big things with democracy is going to be that extra 4 food and 4 production to allies with trade routes. And so I'm going to make sure I have a few trade routes there before we make the switch over. You know what? This would be fun. We have a great prophet. How often do we get to have a religion? Let's activate it. Let's create our religion. Let's add a little bit of spice to life. So what I need from our religion, though, is I need for it to give us lots and lots and lots of faith, because we don't have enough faith to be shooting out rock bands and doing our religious stuff here. So we have to be very, very, very efficient with our religion. All right, VanBradleyism shall scour the earth, converting everyone from peasant to king. What do we want here? Holy site work ethic is still available. That's awesome. Relics and heroic relics have triple year to both faith and tourism. May purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. That one's kind of nice. One amenity. Now we're gonna go reliquaries here. It's not, religious community. International trade routes provide 2 gold to cities with holy sites and an additional 2 gold for every building in the holy site district. Nah. Now I think reliquaries, we have quite a few heroic relics. I think that's probably worth it for us to have here. So we'll grab that one. Reliquaries is nice. We certainly want mosques. Having +1 spread with all of our stuff is very, very helpful. All right, there we go. We can build mosques now. Now, if we have temples, what I need to do is build 2 apostles right away to evangelize, like ASAP. Do we have temples anywhere? Interestingly enough, and you guys are not going to believe I've done this, I don't have temples researched yet. Oh, good lord, this is a bad plan. We want to go to environmentalism for 25% tourism. Oh boy, this is a bad plan, ladies and gentlemen. Time to make the Turtles Corporation. Absolutely, there we go. Sid's Choice Turtles Corp, perfect. Awesome stuff. Oh, Christina's mad now that we have a religion for sure. All the religious people will be. All the other civs with religions will be furious. right, now we have access to temples, so I'm gonna buy those. We desperately need to buy temples. We do need some apostles here. So ideally, the apostles are gonna be for evangelizing our belief. But it might come down to we need these apostles to fight these apostles if any of them have debater. All right, Mr. Rock Band on the Stonehenge gets extra tourism from playing on Wonders, so please make this work. Hell yeah, that's a level up. You can see the level 2 there. Woo! 4,250 tourism. Wow. Worth it. Worth it, man. All right, so I am going to get to evangelize in peace, which is exactly what I want here. You can see some of our cities are already not following our religion, though, so we're going to have to fix that up. That's not a worry. There's no other apostles around I need to kill. No, I think we can evangelize in peace. So we'll evangelize our belief here. We will evangelize our belief there. That's both evangelizations. Now I can get some apostles to run around and fix up our religion here, or even some missionaries. Yeah, you can see now, though, that we're really being able to pump out some faith buildings, which is awesome. I never get to have a religion, so this is super fun. Is there just one that gives us faith for followers? They probably took it already. I mean, obviously, Holy Order is incredible. Like, 30% cheaper to purchase is huge, so we will be taking Holy Order. Gold or science here. Maybe even culture for every 4 followers. Culture's the more important of the two. Gold is very helpful. We have a high amount of gold, though. Let's go culture for every 4 followers of this religion. It's 24 culture right now. That's not too bad. Where's Moksha? Okay, Moksha's down and we all love Sweden. That's fine, I guess. That's all good. We're fine down there. Okay, so now... Oh, yeah, here's the problem. Here's the problem is we do have a Swedish apostle here with a bunch of promotions. All right, so we need to buy our own apostle to counteract their apostle. And our apostle needs to have debater, which is an issue. All right, here we go. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure it's going to go well, but we'll find out. All right, Rock Band promotion. Performs as if 2 levels more experience on entertainment complex tiles. Absolutely. I like my rock bands to be able to perform on a variety of different tiles well. That's fine. Yeah, this apostle's running away now, so I figured that would happen. We don't need to spread our religion outside our borders. Like, we're just doing it for funsies. We never get to have a religion, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's watch the Colossus go up. It's beautiful. I'm being actually murdered by the sun right now. There we go. That extra trade route's going to be super nice. I'm not declaring war on you. We already killed you. You have died many a time already. I think it's probably time to move into democracy at our next opportunity now. So what we do want is proselytizer. Absolutely. Having a proselytizer apostle is fantastic, especially if we're going to go and convert some other people. So I think this apostle is probably going to head down here and move down this way. Let's get a missionary around here just to clean up some of our faith in these areas. It's 1 missionary here, maybe 1 here. Yeah, they're cheaper to purchase, right? That'll clean up some of our cities over here. We do need some more apostles down here that are like fighting apostles that can kill some of these ones that are coming through. Let's buy 1 more apostle down here. And then I do legit need, like, I still need, this is the problem with the faith, is now I still need rock bands and naturalists, but I do like having a religion, so we're gonna give it a try. Nazca lines are super cool. I never get to build them, so building Nazca lines on some of these desert tiles, getting all this extra faith feels really good. So this apostle is getting the debater promotion, and that is absolutely huge. The debater promotion will allow us to just start wreaking havoc on some of the other apostles around. So it's absolutely perfect for us. Yeah, this missionary is just going to head and do a little bit of cleanup work. That's all it is. Just a little bit of cleanup work with our religion, making sure our citizens are following the correct religion. Oh, we can build the Hagia Sophia now? Missionaries and apostles can spread a religion 1 extra time. Must be built on flat land adjacent to a holy site. Hell yeah, brother. It's a lot of food we're giving up, but yeah, man. Give me that. Let's spread our religion in Zanzibar. I don't really want to waste these apostles, but I don't think we're going to be able to really make a play on spreading our religion actually throughout the game here. So I think if we just get some of these nearby city-states, that'll be a lot of extra population for the culture. It's a little bit of fun to get rid of the religion in some other places as well, and that'll be cool. This debater apostle is going to go ham on this apostle here and just kill it, which is fun. We also do need another rock band, so we'll grab another rock band here. I think it's time for another national park. We do have some rock bands going around. I do think national parks are still helpful for us, especially with the era score. Now all we got to do is move the tiles to the right spot. There we are. And that national park will be there next turn. All right, we are about to rid Zanzibar of whatever Eastern Orthodoxy. Get out of here, Eastern Orthodoxy. There we go. There we go. And now we're going to kill this dude. Wow, Pingala's been neutralized? What is this spy doing? What are you doing, mate? I hired you for a specific job. Your only job was to keep Pingala safe. Oh, well. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. I get a bunch more spies now to counter-spy everywhere. People are really mad at me, actually. It's not great. It's not ideal. You typically don't want everyone in the game this mad at you when you're going for a culture victory. We're doing fine, though. This rock band's gonna have a good time, though, on the Oxford University. Yeah, 2 level ups in a row. Ha ha! Woo! Cool. Sweet, well done. Good stuff, that's what we like to see. This rock band finally made it over to a theater square. We want to spread our rock bands out. We're trying to collect tourism from everyone right now because we don't have a tourism domination over everyone at all. So we'll do this here. Holy castles. All right, he didn't die though. That's the key. He didn't die. There's a lot of wonders over here if our other rock band can make it. Ooh, is this our first apostle on apostle kill here? Heck yeah. So the reason why apostle on apostle kills are so important here is because they spread religion without actually using any charges. So you want to keep your apostles around even if they're not spreading religion, if they only have 1 charge left. That way you can still use them to spread religion via killing the other apostles. It's a bit rude, it's a bit tasteless, but it works. I love how he built this accidentally.
Intercultural treasure.
Just a random accidental Hagia Sophia. That's awesome.
Which would be a grand
It's beautiful,
idea.
It's gorgeous.
It should remain a secular building, honoring both religions who have made it.
There we are, more tourism, more charges. You love to see it. Yeah, so with the rock bands out, you know, we're getting a lot more tourism right now. We are getting the Monopoly boost from them as well. Let's check that out. Yeah, our current Monopoly boost is 180%, so it's not perfect, but it's quite high, so we'll be fine here. I believe in us. All right, so we did block a mission that was about to take out Pingala, so great work. Yeah, I guess just linguist, maybe even siphon funds, just in case we want to send you out. A lot of our units right now are going to be used very defensively, especially our spies here, to make sure that our governors aren't getting bopped again. Because having Pingala out really sucks. Can you go back in yet? How many more turns? 7 more turns? Oh, what? It's okay. At least we have music to make us happy. We do now have wind farms complete. That is a huge boost to our potential power output here. We don't have loads of hills to put them on, but we have enough hills just kind of scattered around the empire that we can put some wind farms down, get some power, and kind of at least relieve the reliance on our oil here. As you can see, we're losing, what is it, 12 per turn, which is absolutely unreal. So if we can even get just a few wind farms to help with that, that would be ideal. Back to back promos for Blue Improvement. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. How's our other rock band doing? Are we getting towards another theater square? Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Against all the odds, Psychedelic Turns also doing well. Fantastic. Legends of Rock, 4250. And now what we've done is I took the religious rock. I've never used this in my life. And now it just straight up converts the city. If you perform in a city, it straight up converts that city to your religion. So if we look at the religious lens here, now Tbilisi just straight up is our religion. That's so funny. I'm gonna grab Space Rock here. She's got a couple of campuses. I think it'd be fun if we can actually convert some of her cities to our religion just via rock band. Like, that's hilarious. I think we're good in Gilgamesh's city. We do need to start really flipping Christina here. She's going to be the big one. Let's move and head down in this direction towards where she's at. I don't know what her deal is, but we got to start working on it. Ooh, and Holy Castle's also getting a level up. This is some top tier rock band luck right now. I'm having fun. Oh, big flood. What are we getting? Hamiko, you ruined my time here. Uh-oh, there is a religious emergency against us too. All right, let's figure this out. So it's Christina and Tamar for 16 turns. Must prevent Tbilisi from following Cleopatra's religion for 16 turns. Well, that's going to be pretty easy. That's pretty easy considering I'm not trying to keep Tbilisi under my religion. Okay, whatever. 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 We're going to kill this apostle, though. Bye. Well, I guess I'm going to convert Batumi then, because that's fun. I mean, this is ridiculous rock band luck. This is incredible stuff. We surely must be getting much closer. Yeah, we're getting way closer now. All right, I am going to switch into democracy. I don't think I need all of this anymore. I think I could make more use with some of these other cards. I haven't got all the trade routes I want set up, but I'm pretty okay with where we're at. So I think we do double up the oil still for sure. I think we double up the oil still for sure, although now we're using a lot of coal for power as well. So we have to be really quick about converting the power. All that time trying to prevent a settle here, and she just did it anyway. I totally didn't even see it coming. It's fine, though. We don't need to settle here. I thought we might need to. It's fine. It's just keeping a whole army there to prevent it and then not blocking it is pretty lame. Getting our first wind farm down, gonna help out with the power a little bit. It'll be a minute before we can really help out all the oil and coal here. But as we get some wind farms down, they will slowly be helped out. This merchant is going to give us plus 25% tourism to any other civ we have a trade route to. Obviously very helpful as we are trying to trade with as many civilizations as possible. Our religious converting rock band is dead. I'm having a lot of fun converting all these cities with our rock bands. I brought the apostles here to kill some of theirs so we can keep the pressure up in Georgia, just so we can win. I'm a competitive dude, and I don't want to lose this religious emergency for no reason. Ooh, back-to-back wonders for blue improvement here. Hell yeah, 11,000. This one's gonna be fine. We're doing okay.
Business like show
hey, business. It's Broadway. We like Broadway. Beautiful. Look at that. A little extra culture, you know? A little extra culture for our very cultured empire. I wonder, with all of this Diplo favor, if Christina is going to want to trade it for Great Works. She's got a few that we like. What about all of them? Will you trade all of them? Surely you love this, right? Like 600? Oh, yeah. Not even. Oh, we still get loads after 400? That's probably not enough. Yeah, okay. Cool. 450? 450? 500? I mean, this is all good stuff for us here. The balance of power is shifting in this game. Yeah, these are a good bunch of tourism, hey? And we have Christo, so this is great. That's a fair exchange, she says. That's a fair exchange, she says. Can I buy these? Heroic relics? Yeah. About 100? No. He's a harder bargainer than old Christina. There we go. That'll be a tourism switch for us. All right, surely Pingala can go back in now. Please and thank you. Yeah, just good stuff. Moiso rap battle, absolutely. Absolutely doodly. I think at this point we just need to spam. We have enough faith. We just need to spam the Theater Square project to get the great people. Environmentalism is going to be 25% boost to tourism next turn, so that'll be nice and awesome for us. Are we close to the solar panels? We're getting closer to solar panels, so we can keep some builders around here to eventually build those. That's awesome. We have 2 nodes of uranium here. Are we using this for a national park? Absolutely not. So we do have some uranium. I don't think we're launching nukes or anything, but I will grab them for nuclear power. Maybe a giant death robot or something. It's time to grab all of our offshore oil as well, just to make sure we are keeping up with power where we can.
I ought to be jealous of the tower.
Hey! Yo! It's the Eiffel Tower! This game is so dumb, but I'm having so much fun with it. $148 out of 240. We are getting much, much closer now. We are in the end game. We are in the end game, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands up. You are surrounded. Sir, you are surrounded. Please leave with your hands in the air so we can convert your citizens to the proper religion. Now let's go for ski resorts, I suppose. We don't need a later government at all. Like, we're gonna be totally fine. Oh yeah, now we have 863 tourism. Like, that's enough. That is enough. This is gonna be a clean win here. This is gonna be very fast, actually. Turn 231. If we can win this by turn 240, I'll be happy. I mean, it's not the most impressive victory ever, but considering like how little of a plan we had this game and how much fun we're just having with it, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, let's kill this apostle. I don't really know what it's doing, but it's here for a good time, not a long time. That's all right. We're gonna flip Hunza real fast. Whoop. Oh, this guy's down here. Why are you moving so fast? You are too fast, sir. I'm trying to catch you. All right, next national park is going down. We are already way over on era score, and that's totally fine. We can also get one more rock band, so we might as well. Woo! More tourism, baby. Yeah, we're landing the plane now. We're firmly in plane landing territory now. We can put down solar panels now. That'll again help with power. We've already fully powered up to the point where we are gaining oil and coal again. So a lot of the power is now coming from those wind farms we've been putting down over the last little bit, which feels really good. All right, can we take over Shikumi right now? I think we can. Yeah, there we go. So that's better. You have one charge left and proselytizer. So we're just gonna keep you around to be a bit of a meat stick. Where'd that apostle go? Oh, here we go. So this one is super dead. Bye. Well, almost bye. Now bye. There we are. So that's perfect. Let's bring the guru up here to heal up. More art equals more tourism, which we are happy about. Might as well go for the 5% culture per turn down in social media, even though we're probably not going to get there. Still says 4 turns for victory, 207 of 239. So we are approaching the end game. We're getting there. So we want to surround the guru with apostles and then use the last heal charge to heal all 3 of them. To be maximally efficient here. We have 2 spreads left. Might as well use this last spread into Tbilisi just to make sure we do keep that city under our control. Last national park, I suppose. I think that'll be it. One more national park. I think we're gonna wind this down here in just a couple of turns. Hey, we got Bolshoi. That's a little extra. Just a little nice little cherry on the top of the religious win, or the culture win, sorry.
Graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
Oh yeah.
This lighthouse.
Oh, and the Great Lighthouse. I didn't even remember we were building this. There we go. Extra tourism, man. We had 2 little videos in one go here. That's exciting. Woo!
Which of all my
right, now we're getting that plus 5% culture. Let's throw that bad boy in. Yeah, I like gunboat diplomacy, but 366 culture is perfect. 5% per city-state, you're the suzerain of. Sorry, but yeah. That is nice. We're going to call that nice. Might as well grab a Mani just for the set. Just to have the set, kind of like trading cards. All right, it's telling me next turn. 228 out of 239. So we'll see. Ah, oh, man. Lame. We successfully evaded capture, though, so that's nice. It's saying just a couple of turns here, so hopefully it's this turn. That would be kind of fun. I'm gonna keep trying to flip Rustavi just for my own personal happiness here. Is that it? Did we do it? Turn 237? I mean, that's pretty late, but that's fine.
If you go on with
oh, bollocks. Oh, we did do it. We just got to shift enter. We did do it. We're good. Everything's awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. There it is.
The worth of a culture
Woo!
is not measured by its accomplishments,
Well, that was exciting.
but in how those accomplishments
That was a good
last
shout. That was fun.
and how they are remembered. The beauty that you have inspired our people to create will ensure that our culture
Well, that game was a little bit of everything. A little bit of science, a little bit of Dom, a little bit of faith, a little bit of culture. Thank you so much for watching. This Sucretax kind of reworked Egypt. It has been so much fun to play. What an awesome mod. Shouts to Sucretax for doing this, for creating a really, really fun version of Cleo that we could enjoy here. If you enjoyed this gameplay series, feel free to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you thought in the comments. There's also a bunch of links in the comments to our Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.